COVID-19 has caused businesses to shutter and people to lose their jobs.
Yeah, right now the city of Austin is the city's fourth largest employer. It has more than 500 vacant positions, all on hold. They can't fill them because of a citywide hiring freeze. Candy Rodriguez checked in with Austin's mayor to find out what's next for the city and when employees can start going back to their offices.
It will be months before city workers head back to the office. In a new city memo, the city manager for the second time delayed his reintegration plan. The three-phase approach was once scheduled to start in late June. He pushed it back once and now again, this time to late September. That could change again depending on the status of COVID-19 in 2 months. The latest numbers show Travis County is experiencing a slight dip, flattening the curve. But Mayor Steve Adler says this isn't something you beat, at least not yet. It will take everyone continuing to wear masks and social distancing indefinitely.
Everybody in the city, everybody is just really anxious to get back to lives that look more normal to us. The city, like everyone else, is trying to push the day when everybody can come back, but we'll be reevaluating that. The manager's reevaluating that regularly.
The first phase of the city's reintegration plan includes those who need to be in the office to do their job. The city will decide on a date for phase 2 and phase 3 down the line. City leaders are working to figure out the same for its hiring freeze. No word yet, at any level, when they might lift it.
We can't be sure how long the hiring freezes are going to last, in part because we don't know what's happening to the economy over the next 6 months.
While the city remains under a hiring freeze, there are some exceptions for what they call critical positions. To date, 60 positions have been granted exemptions and filled. Mayor Adler says they're also keeping a close eye on Capitol Hill, and the money the government approves at the federal level could have an impact on their decisions here in Austin. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Candy. Since the end of March, the city of Austin says around 300 employees have quit or retired. Travis County also has a hiring freeze, but it has some exemptions. Candy showed you earlier in the week that includes the brand new public defender's office, still able to hire 5 new positions, and it could start defending our area's poorest folks as early as this fall.
And here is a look at the top employers in the greater Austin area. The Chamber of Commerce's data shows the state of Texas is the largest employer with over 60,000 employees. Dell follows the state with 14,000 employees, then H-E-B with almost 14,000, and the city of Austin comes in 4th with a little over 13,500 workers. State leaders say local health authorities don't have the power to keep schools closed over COVID-19 fears.
Yeah, Manny, but Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton says closure decisions will remain with local school leaders. The TEA commissioner reminded Texans there could be other exceptions like the transition period that's happening at the start of the school year, and says the TEA will continue to adjust as the situation warrants.
Austin Mayor Steve Adler says the decision to reopen schools should be made in collaboration with the city leaders, the local health authority, and school districts.
You know, we try not to do things by order here. We do things by working together, by looking at the science and the data. So the work that Dr. Escott has done here in his orders is stuff that was reached collaboratively with schools.
Well, the number of COVID-19 deaths in the country has now passed 150,000.
Yeah, we really want to show you this. It puts things into perspective. The current death rates compared to the deadliest events in U.S. history. COVID-19 deaths, now the 4th deadliest. The Civil War tops the list with 750,000 deaths, followed by the Spanish flu of 1918 and then World War II.
There are signs of progress in the battle against the virus in Texas. 62% of patients in Texas have now recovered. Active cases have dropped to 36%. Now let's go ahead and take a look more locally here in Central Texas what the trends are. Close to 87% have recovered, and the number of active cases is now down to 12%.